Algún día me va a tener que salir esta suerte de canción a la primera. Que he querido hacer un cover de eso en lira, vamos, desde las fiestas patrias del bicentenario, pero como pueden ver soy pésimo en piano, así que F por mí, I guess, tendré que seguir practicando.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Sucrose.
Chicos, chicas, ¿cómo están? ¿Qué os cuenta Davira? Aquí Vampiro Novio para canal. Y esta vez estamos en otro episodio más de Genshin Impact. Y bueno, si recuerdas en el episodio anterior, estamos haciendo ahorita, bueno, más que nada recordando cómo ha sido el evento este de las flores de viento del año 2023. Y bueno, la vez pasada, bueno, Sino empezó a hacer su wea de chistes. Hemos visto cómo Colei se unía a Amber, a Eula, formando la triada Ace. Y pues esto, en este momento estamos ayudando a Sacrosa a resolver un acertijo para que Colei no se sienta tan mal, porque parece que ella tiene dudas acerca de cómo se comporta y pues, es que está yendo por el comportamiento correcto, por el tema de que es introvertida y demás. Bueno, la cosa es que vamos a hablar con Sacrosa para ver si es que ya ha resuelto algo del acertijo que tenemos en manos.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. I only just arrived myself. And Kale just passed by a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done. Apparently, Tainari and Sino both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us.
Bien, no más cringe. ¿Cómo van las cosas por aquí?
Not too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can. I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge. So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence.
Bueno, en todo caso, tú eres un alquimista. Obviamente tienes que saber todos esos temas.
But it's unlikely for any one person to have expertise in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion. Also, in 2 out of the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers.
Vale, creo que acabo de encontrar a las 2 personas que serán nuestra respuesta.
So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us.
¿Es eso o ya estoy traumado con los shows de Raw? Que siempre tienes que prestar atención al backstage porque si no te pierdes de mucho.
Exactly. I think we can go
Y con
through
backstage
each
me refiero a
riddle
lo
in
que pasa
turn
en el
and
fondo.
generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
Me parece una buena idea.
Alright, then let's start from group 1. The first riddle was a flower that is not of this world.
La flor de viento, que puede ser cualquier cosa.
Personally, I would still go with Albedo for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard.
Pero tú también eres una experta. Aparte, ¿no dijiste de que pedirle ayuda al Vero sería como pedirle a un profesor que te ayude en el examen?
Exactly! You're the creator of the Tetratanic sweet flower. Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for. Huh? You really think so? Oh, but what about Tainari? He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job.
Eso no se vuelve a la teoría que yo tenía antes, que iba a ser la flor de Sumeru, así que I guess está bien.
I'll add him to the list as well.
Por si acaso.
On to group 2. This subject is a guide who will never get lost.
Un aventurero.
That's kind of abstract. Does it just mean someone who never loses their way?
Por eso, un aventurero.
Wait, but they have to be able to guide others too. So it's not quite as simple as that.
Mona.
Oh, you mean Mona? Yeah, she definitely counts. Mona. Yes, she certainly seems very confident. And she can use her
Aguanta, pero
astrology to guide people.
ella no le gusta el hecho de decirle a la gente cuál será su futuro, porque está traumada con eso. Aún me acuerdo de la misión esa de manzanas doradas.
Would Bennett count?
Bennett tiene mala suerte, es buen guía, pero el camino que vas a seguir con él tiene muchos troces en el trayecto.
Well, his luck's so
Ajá.
bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you'll always be going the right way, right?
What?
I see. I suppose I can't argue with that logic.
Por dos.
Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra person won't hurt. I know. Would Outrider Amber be a valid candidate for this category as well?
Y es la más cercana a Colei.
Yeah, she actually the one who gave us directions.
Recuerdos de cuando estábamos en plena pandemia.
Yes, she's certainly a good guide.
Is there anyone else?
Let me think. Yes, I believe there may be one more. Albedo once made a set of equipment for Mika from the reconnaissance company. He's their surveyor and an exceptional pathfinder.
Añadamos a Mormor Jamlen a la lista.
He's even instructed others in the discipline of surveying before. So, in my view, he's highly unlikely to lose his way, and would be very good at helping others find theirs.
Retiro lo dicho. BBS Len.
Cool! Another one for our list.
Wait, Kale should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else?
No hay problema.
Oh, you wanna go see how she's doing, right? Sure, let's all go.
Está con Amber y Eula. No creo que le haya pasado absolutamente nada malo. I mean, es la triada Ace después de todo. La de Amber, la C de Coley y la E de Eula. Habla con Coley, que está por allá, por lo que parece. Sería chido de que Eula tenga su propio rerun dentro de poco. Ya saben, por el tema de los eventos cercanos y demás. Pero si no lo hacen... Bueno, tienes más tiempo para ahorrar. Y más tiempo para mejorar. Lo mismo que le dije a la gente que estaba esperando por puta en su momento.
Hope we're not intruding or anything. Is everything okay?
Me parece que está traumada.
Gross. I was preparing some stuff.
No veo ninguna maleta cerca tuyo.
Is it time already? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Parece que Coley está envolviendo unos regalos, pero los ha escondido por su ara. ¿Para quién serán?
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were just worried that you might get lost along the way, so we thought that we'd come get you.
Thank you. I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going?
Bastante bien. Ya estamos la mitad. Estamos en la mitad
So
de
let's
resolver
pick
la
up where we
wea.
left off.
Next up is the third line. One who would never lie.
Tal vez,
Anyone
El-
spring to mind?
tal vez. El señor de la noche.
You really think so? Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in his position to avoid having to lie.
La identidad secreta de Diluc es el héroe oscuro. Si alguien le preguntara directamente, no tendría más remedio que negarlo. Su relación con la verdad es bastante complicada.
Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather popular figure.
No puedo decir nada. No puedo decir nada. Todavía no me juego esa parte de la historia.
You think there's something fishy about him too, huh? Yeah, he's definitely a sneaky one. Bet he lies all the time.
Eso es racista, pero tiene razón.
I can't help but agree with you there. There's the tone-deaf bard. But on second thought, he wouldn't qualify either. He talks way too much nonsense.
Voy a terminar siendo yo la persona que no miente, ¿verdad?
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name in that regard. But from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her.
Mucha gente con secretos,
For
mucha gente
example,
con lore.
When Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with some excuse. Like, Lisa's ill today.
Que no sea Lisa, por favor, que no sea Lisa.
She sometimes makes up stories to get Klee to behave. Like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. Do you think that rules her out?
I mean, Klee es una infante. Yo creo que los infantes no mienten. Eso es lo que dicen. Los infantes y los borrachos son los que siempre dicen la verdad. Así que creo que es Klee.
White lies are still lies, but do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs?
La
It's not like she had evil intentions.
profecía parece ser muy estricta.
No, we're the ones being strict.
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie. Oh, Kale, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks, a little scary and not very sociable.
¿Qué te hace pensar eso?
She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. But when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent, and wanted to talk to his assistant to find out what he was like. A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir.
She's a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down. In that case, I think Sino fits in this list too. Ah, true. Lying's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him.
Claro, es el juez de la verdad, algo así.
But he couldn't lie to save his life.
Pero este es el mal. Arcontes perdonan, Lupical no.
I've also got someone else in mind. Noelle, the trainee knight. She's a very honest person. I don't think she'd tell a lie.
Vamos a descartar a Clee, ¿verdad?
Alrighty, write her name down.
Wait, there's one more person. You know, our long-standing staffer at the alchemy bench.
Timeus.
Huh? You mean Timaeus?
Le tiene el nombre.
Yes, him. Truth be told, he's been love-struck recently. He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loves.
Ah, qué tierno.
Timaeus has a crush?
Yes, that's right.
Well, who is it? Do you know her?
Es de Venezuela, supongo.
I've never met her. All I know
Ah,
is
de
that she's from
Liyue.
Liyue. Timaeus says that she's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good-looking.
Eso no me dice nada de quién puede ser.
Since we're on the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals for this Windbloom Festival.
O sea que llevar a rastras a la mujer a que esté enfrente de Timeus.
But how can we help with that?
I don't know. Make sure
No sé,
he
pero
uses
esa
nice
idea
paper
me
and a
pone un poco
fancy envelope
incómodo.
when he sends letters to her. Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing.
Yeah. I had the same situation once in the Avidia Forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she likes.
Esta gente tiene experiencia siendo palomas mensajeras, igual que yo.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly.
Ese era mi rol en la secundaria.
Oh, also, I helped
Apenas
him with
terminé
some
con mi
of the
segunda
groundwork
ex,
for one of his
tiro mi vida
research
desde entonces.
projects. He must have appreciated it because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
Guiando a los demás a un tesoro que yo no soy digno de tener. Y también cargar bolsas de compras del mall. Y de paso jugar videojuegos, si es que la oportunidad se presenta.
Is it any good?
Así es como jugaba el Budokai Tenkaichi.
I mean,
En base a citas lo
it
jugaba,
looks nice.
siendo mal tercio,
Sounds like a no.
confirmo.
Guess we'll put Loverboy down on the list then.
Okay, so last of all, we have a legend that never ends. Anyone come to mind for this particular line?
Aether.
Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere?
No, me niego a pensar que es Lisa. Yo creo que es Aether.
When I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books come to mind.
Clee.
Maybe Kale. She read a lot of fairy tales when Tainari was teaching her to read.
O los libros que se ha leído.
Oh,
Do I count?
of course you do. I'll put you on the list.
¿Tú no encajarías también en ese sacarosa?
I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses, the fascinating principles of crafting, and hypotheses of life.
Son tesis académicas, ok. Descartada.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand any of those.
Yo sí, más o menos.
Klee might be a good choice.
Finally!
Her mother
Finally!
is a renowned traveling author, so I'll bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends.
Alright then, Klee makes the short list.
Well, that should just about do it. Next up, we should go and ask the people on the list about the prophecy.
Do we have to ask absolutely everyone on the list? It seems like a lot of people.
It is. So, I was thinking that perhaps we should split up. That might make our search more effective.
Algo me dice que el grupo de Sacrosa y Coley no va a hacer absolutamente nada.
Okie dokie.
No porque sean flojas, sino porque son demasiado tímidas que no pueden hablar de la gente.
Also, I've thought of a method of gathering feedback.
Una cacha 2.0. Sacrosa comparte su idea con los demás.
No problem. We can do that.
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Kale.
Sí, vamos a tener más información que ellas.
Capable Kale and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination.
No los nombres como si fuera un equipo tag team de los 80s.
Okay, I promise I'll help. Capable Kale. Yeah, I got this. Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too. Off we go.
Y nos ponen también nombres de los 80s a nosotros también.
I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So let's go to the library. Lisa should be there.
Vale, vayamos por lo peor primero.
Stronghold.
Stronghold.
That's an, interesting word to use.
Maybe den? No, that's even worse.
Biblioteca, lugar de trabajo.
How about layer?
Chingada madre. A ver, tenemos acá a Sacrosa y a Coley en el equipo, por lo que parece. Estamos ahorita en la perspectiva de ellas, por lo que parece. Así que será sufrir con ellas esta parte de la misión. Está por cambiar por Coley.
Lisa's lair.
Oh no, that was a bad word choice. Now Sucrose is using it. It's all my fault.
Lisa, might I ask if... Huh?
She's not there. La gang está allí.
Sucrose. Kale. What are you doing here?
I can only suppose that they were calling on someone. At least that's as far as I know.
Encima cringe por partida doble. Por favor, alguien controle a Sino.
Please, just stop it with these puns. I beg you. Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes?
Tignari, si quieres puedes noquearlo tan fuerte que piense que estemos en otra época y tú puedas tomarlo.
Is Lisa not here at the moment?
Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information.
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior.
Oh, so you studied in the same darshan as Lisa?
Sí, Lisa estudió en Sumeru. Eso es todo lo que tienen que saber del evento que no me he hecho por temas de salud mental.
That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor. We were both Spontamod students.
Elementalismo, o sea, estudio de los elementos. Lo que yo estudiaría si es que no existiera la facultad de Farusan.
Wow, that's cool. But wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came here to look for some information. Kale and I are investigating a prophecy. And we were hoping you all might be able to help.
Oh? What sort of prophecy?
Sakura y Koreko explican por qué nuestra información compartieron contigo sobre las profecías.
I see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world, and me about the one who would never lie.
But there's no rush. You don't need to answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts you have in written form to the Sucrose mailbox.
Wait, what?
The Sucrose mailbox?
Yep. I was thinking about it on the way. And although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A quick answer off the top of your head might not go into enough depth. So, I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table. Everyone can submit their written answers there when they're ready. We don't have to call it the Sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Kale mailbox. Or even the Sucrose, Kale, Traveler, and Paimon mailbox.
Llamémoslo de prophecy, ¿ok?
I think in this case, we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head.
Sounds like a good solution. Certainly more reliable than verbal discussion alone.
Agreed. Certainly when it comes to discerning whether someone is a liar or not.
Understood. Once we've had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox.
Thank you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list and carry on working our way down.
Already done.
En serio, me agradan esos tres. Me
I'm
agradan los
pleasantly
tres que están allí.
surprised to see those two introverts getting along so well.
Es que negativo con negativo da positivo.
Do you get the feeling that Kale's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side?
Yes, I'd noticed that too.
Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul. And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
Sí, por eso es que me está agradando este evento.
When I first met Kale, she'd never known happiness or youth. But things are different now. Her Elazar being cured was a huge milestone in her life.
Kale is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care, I've observed that she's actually a very lively character by nature. But she had a very rough start in life, and it changed her.
Los que hayan leído el manga también entenderán.
So, might I assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretexts?
I wouldn't say that. Both Kale and Genius Invocation TCG are very important to me.
Sí, no tiene bien clara cuáles son sus prioridades.
Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation?
No.
Fine. Yes. We came out of concern for Kale. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement in her mood.
Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe that Sucrose might be able to help her.
Sounds like an extension of your own self-confidence as her teacher.
You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that true?
I suppose it might look like that from your perspective. Sumeru society is something of a special case. The reason it is known as the City of Learning is because all of its resources are in some way linked to academia. As such, academic resources equate to social capital. It is not unheard of, for example, for people to build a family in order to pursue further studies. But the relationship between the three of us is not an academic one turned social. We've never even worked on a paper together for starters.
Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic family. Interesting.
I would think of us more as siblings. An equal and pure relationship, unaffected by academic considerations.
Aunque bueno, no es como si esta frase fuera a detener a cierta parte de la comunidad, you know?
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, that statement is not inaccurate.
I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself, and it's only natural for me to be protective of her.
Como si eso fuera a detener a la internet, Albedo.
What you described fits the idea of a city of learning, as I imagine it. The family is where all social relationships intersect. As such, a family founded on common goals may actually be more stable.
Albedo, eres un capo sociología.
By the way, who's the eldest between you?
Adivinaré, Sino.
Let's not go down this rabbit hole.
In terms of age, I'm the eldest, of course.
Ya sabía.
He just doesn't want to admit it.
But your mental age is younger than that.
Bruh.
I dare say even by enough to be the youngest sibling. Perhaps I could bring Kale into this happy family to be your elder sister.
No. You will never see me admit to being the youngest sibling. Except perhaps as a last-ditch effort to turn the tables in a game of cards.
Sino prefiere mandar a la gente al reino de las sombras antes de admitirle que él es el más chato de los chatos, incluso más chato que Xiao. Y a diferencia de Xiao, es que Sino no eligió ser chato, él nació así.
Guess we'll leave Kali and Sucrose to it. Fingers crossed all goes well for them.
Vale,
Now
volvamos
then,
a nuestro
where should we
propio
go first?
point of view.
Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we? A lot of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Dejemos que ellas vayan a lo suyo y nosotros iremos a lo nuestro. Si nos hemos dividido es por algo, para hacer esto de la manera más eficiente posible. Ahora, el tablón de anuncios nunca he pasado por ahí, les soy sincero. Está puta madre. Of course yo tengo que soportar a Lisa. Al menos están Mika y Bennett para ayudarme.
Just as we hope. There's a load of people here.
Y Razor también está acá.
Huh? Even Lisa's here.
A los siglos.
Hey there, traveler in Paimon. It's been a while. How have you been?
Bennett, necesitan urgente hacerte stickers tuyos. No pregunten por qué estoy preguntando eso. Bueno, de hecho sí pregunten. De seguro ya habré publicado el video a ese punto.
We've been doing pretty well.
You look surprised, cuties. Is
No
it
me
because of
digas,
me?
cutie.
Teacher is not at the usual place.
Confirmo, Razor.
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while.
Y Mika haciendo ojos. Ya
Mika's
te
here
vi,
today,
compadre.
so
Ya
I
te
thought it'd be
vi.
a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
Es que vamos, aquí ya tenemos un team, vamos, de los teams. Evolution. Aider, Mika, Bennett y Razor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mika.
Hola, Len. Un placer volver a verte.
I look forward to working with you.
Igualmente, igualmente. Aunque eso depende bastante de dos cosas. Primero, qué es lo que venga en los banners de las 3.7 y también de cuánto Protogema esté dispuesto a gastar. Y también de la suerte que me toque la primera, ¿sabes? ¿No? Porque a mí también me gustaría tenerte en el equipo.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool.
Ya,
Windbloom. Fun?
sí.
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been busy investigating a prophecy.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
Yes. Le cuentas todo lo que sabes de la profecía y sobre la conversación que tuviste con Sakrosa y Coley.
Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
Por supuesto.
Believe in yourself.
Confía en el ti que cree en ti.
Right. Believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really good at organizing my thoughts.
No importa, trabajemos con lo que tenemos.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sakura said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you.
Sí,
And
lo
jump in
llamamos
there.
grupo de WhatsApp, pero de manera antigua.
A meticulous and efficient plan. Yep, that sounds like sucrose.
I will think also. Give me some time.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
Ahora que lo pienso, me imagino que todos estén dejando sus cartas en el buzón y si no, por accidente confunda la palabra y por hacer un chiste envíe una carta de TCG. Es que ya lo veo, si no es suficientemente imbécil para hacer eso.
Okay, bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch
Menos
Cliff
mal.
next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there. And even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can see really far from up at the top. Maybe we can find people that way.
Aw, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea.
Prefiero estar en la bulla del Tinkui, que queda cerca de la Facultad de Letras. En ese momento, Sakrosa y Coley ya están por las montañas portatormentas. Que creo que eso queda... No, lejos. De Monster.
Where to
Bueno,
next?
Espina de Dragón.
Let me check my notes. Huh, this way.
Got it. Kale, please follow me.
Vale, otra vez estamos con el equipo SC, Sporting Cristal. Aunque ninguna de ellas tiene forma de gato, pero ya que... ¿Hay enemigos por ahí? Son enemigos, ¿no? ¿Enemitas? No, es Eula, Amber, Klee y Noelle. Vale. Qué bien. Estén en todo el grupo aquí.
Oh, it's our lucky day. There are several people over there.
Amber? Wow, and Eula's with her too. Oh, it's Sucrose! And Klee also spies. The girl with the long scarf.
Kale, we were just talking about you. Ah, right. I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Kale, this is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Nice to meet you, Kale. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is But you already knew that.
Futura caballera de Favonius contra futura guardabosques de Sumeru. ¿Quién logrará su objetivo primero? Eso lo veremos en el futuro. Ahí ya tienes tu lucha para WrestleMania Noche 1.
Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here.
Klee, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish?
Nope. Klee's on patrol with the other knights.
Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here's a Knight of Favonius except for Kale and me.
I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the ranks, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes.
¿Has oído hablar del término hydrogen baby? Ya, eso es Klee para ti.
Kale, what do you do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the Avidia Forest. Trainee? It means I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning.
Oh, you're just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight. Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal patrol. We're just chatting.
Don't panic, Kale. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. It's just Amber and her friends. There's no need to be nervous.
Va a entrar en pánico, ¿verdad?
Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town?
Yup. A few folks from Sumeru have come to visit, so we're brainstorming a few nice surprises for them.
Amber!
Sorry, At least I didn't say anything about what the surprises are.
Oh no. How am I supposed to join this conversation now? What do I say to that?
Sucrose, por favor, haz el salve.
Speaking of nice surprises,
Chévere.
we've actually had a fairly big one recently.
What kind of surprise? Tell me! Tell me! I'm saved. Secros is giving me a lead-in. Now, I just need to follow on from what she's already started talking about.
Sucrose y Cole le cuentan lo de la sorpresa y todos los detalles de la profecía.
What an interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could be, though. So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct? I'll do my best to help.
Thank you so much, Eula.
Anytime.
There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something.
I'll drop something in there for sure.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yup, don't worry. You can count on us. But we do have to finish our patrol first.
What route are you taking today?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains, and we'll end at the city gates. You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like you're pretty busy with all this.
Me acuerdo que antes, al inicio del juego, cuando no utilizaba de manera eficiente los teletransportes, hacía caminatas así de contra largas. Y creo que he tomado esa ruta de montaña por tormentas hasta la ciudad de Mondstadt un montón de veces para farmear. Por eso es que tengo tantos materiales, balbayas y esas cosas.
No. There's always next time. We'll join up with you after we're done working through this prophecy.
Oh, yeah. So, we'll be on our way for now.
See you later. Have a safe trip back.
Y se marcharon y su barco se llamó Libertad. ¿Quién pensaría que Coley se negaría a estar cerca a Amber y a Eula, por lo menos una vez?
Are you okay, Kale?
Was it that obvious?
No, not at all. It just looked like you had something on your mind.
So that means it was obvious.
Whatever's bothering you, you can talk to me about it if you want. I'm happy to help.
Thanks, Sucrose. Well, the truth is, I don't really know how to act around Amber and the others.
Really? I thought you two were good friends.
We are. Amber's a really important friend to me. I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the problem's probably with me. The first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature. I didn't want to let people in, and I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her. I think of her as my role model, and hoped that maybe one day I could learn to be like her.
Ojalá, pero es mejor pensar que puedes superar a ese ídolo tuyo.
But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized I'm no Amber, and I never will be.
Porque eventualmente te vas a dar cuenta de eso, que tú no puedes ser otra persona, tú tienes que ser tú, y ese tú tiene que ser mejor que aquella otra persona que admires.
Looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My personality's so weird. I always get so anxious and I overthink everything.
Por dos, por lo menos con darle vuelta a las cosas.
Aw, Kale, don't say that.
Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past?
Ambas caminan lentamente hasta llegar a un sitio al que sentarse con unas brisas bonitas. Mientras sopla una ligera brisa, Coley cuenta su historia, desde su infancia hasta su recuperación del Alzheimer. Sí, lo sé, le han dado un lore bastante fuerte a Coley.
I already knew bits and pieces about her. But still, why did she have to go through all that?
Es necesario, I guess.
I'm sorry. We've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself. I'm always doing this. I get into a spiral of self-doubt, and then I end up having to find somewhere to vent it all out.
No, it's fine. I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. And, I mean, you've probably noticed by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once. If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggle so much.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do.
Y cada uno de nosotros lo lidia de la manera en que mejor le corresponde.
All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd.
Confirmo.
When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward, I relate to that so much. Oh, and also that part about studying under a genius.
Desconfirmo eso, yo estudio cerca puro subnormal.
In fact, before meeting you, I'd never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself.
Oh.
I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything, and I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything.
Sucrose has stopped talking, but for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right, and we're more similar than I realized.
Está por tomar una captura de pantalla y el texto salvaje aparece.
In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery, but it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my side.
¿Y quién pensaría que esa persona sería Sucrosa? Es que los escritores han cocinado y el plato le salió bien.
Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft.
Hey, Kale. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like one of my test tubes?
No veo ninguna nube que se parezca a eso, pero sí una que tiene forma de un Zodwark.
I don't think so.
Then maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. At least, not when it comes to looking at clouds in the sky.
Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you.
Yeah, it helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flasks sometimes. The next time we get the chance, I have to show you my tetratanic sweet flower and my tetratanic windbloom.
Your tetra... what?
2 of my favorite things I've made. They're really cool.
¿Verdad? Me
think you
acuerdo
might
que
like
en
them.
el primer evento justamente ayudamos a Sacrosa a crear esa flor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have to show them to me sometime.
I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor.
Galleta de sabor a tomate y queso. ¿Ese es otro plato de la cultura colombiana?
Sure. I'll try the cheese one.
Aw, look! They're enjoying the scenery together. Shall we go play with them?
Nada, déjalas ahí nomás.
No, it's fine. Let them sit for a while.
We're not what Kale needs right now. She needs a new friend. Someone different who's...
I don't get it. Is there a difference?
Lo entenderás más adelante, Click.
There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends. And right now, Kale needs someone that's just not the same old me.
Por otro lado, un gélido viento sopla en el acantilado estrellado. De vuelta a nuestro point of view, nuestro asqueroso point of view. Vale, hablar con la consternada Liane. Bueno, esa es la misión de preocupación. Tenemos que ir a los alrededores del acantilado, pero primero encarguémonos de sus conchesumares. Cuidado, que a Colette no la tengo para absolutamente nada armada. Y al menos puedo matar con Aegir, sí, creo que sí. A ver que se muera este. Chévere. Y obtenemos más esencia de slime, cosa que viene de contra bien. Escalemos por aquí, para ir más rápido. Tampoco quiero que... Tamare, casi me caigo, weón. Que escalar peligroso. Ahora, ¿qué aquí nos encontraremos nosotros?
Snatch Cliff! We made it! Paimon hopes we find someone we need here.
Help! Oh, I beg you, please don't let go.
Who's that yelling? Let's hurry and take a look.
¿En qué coño se ha metido Timeus para acabar en esta situación? Y una planta allí.
And we also have Rosaria and Mona? What kind of mishmash ensemble is this?
Supongo que han visto que le faltaban personajes y las han puesto ahí juntas.
Good question. What kind of a motley crew is this?
It's been a while, traveler.
Feliz Festival de las Flores de Viento, I guess.
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well.
No, no me ha ido bien últimamente.
Yep, we're definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground.
No, desconfirmo. A mí me ha ido peor que al pobre Timeus en lo que fue el tema de MDM.
Hey, please don't rub salt in my wound. I really have been trying my best.
Yo también, pero mis compañeros no hacían ni mierda.
Oh, you're one to talk. If this sister hadn't grabbed you in time, then you'd have been seriously hurt, if not dead.
I know. I really am grateful, miss. I can't thank you enough.
Don't mention it. Just lending a hand.
Quite literally. And had she not lent him a hand and pulled him up, he would have gone tumbling down the cliffside.
What happened? Did Timaeus almost fall off the cliff?
Well, so what actually happened was I came to Star Snatch Cliff today to pick some flowers and ran into Mona on the way. She took a look at her scry glass and advised me to turn back because it would be dangerous.
But you still came up here anyway?
Well, yes, I did, because there's something I just had to do.
Obtener flores.
Oh, I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth throwing one's life away for.
Sí.
It's rare to run into someone with a death wish in this area.
I don't have a death wish. I just didn't think it would really come true. I mean, when Mona said it would be dangerous, I thought I'd be fine as long as I watched my step cautiously. I'm telling you, I'm just here chasing the love of my life. Love-struck Mondstadters is what the Windbloom Festival's all about.
Por fin, alguien que lo puto entiende.
Okay, that explains you. But why is Rosaria here?
I was looking for a quiet place to escape the crowds. I wasn't planning on having to save a life along the way.
So that's why the scryglass just showed danger instead of fatal danger.
Very funny. Anyway, Traveler and Paimon, what brings the two of you to Star Snatch Cliff?
Bueno.
Just trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place. Actually, you're some of the people we were looking for.
Sí, una muy buena conveniencia del guión que ustedes tres se subieran aquí al mismo tiempo.
Huh?
Ahorita te explico. Le contamos todo lo que hablaron con Cross y Corea acerca de la profecía y el buzón.
So, all we'll need to do is find some clues, make a note, and drop it off at the mailbox?
¡Correcto!
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this, let alone that I have a part to play in it. Oh, I guess this means everyone will find out about my crush now.
Descuídate, Mateus. Yo también estuve en esa posición cuando poquito antes de salir con mi primera ex. Que literal todo el colegio lo sabía, hasta ella lo sabía, y así es como inició nuestra relación.
I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love. They'll really suit her. She's...
No one asked. Please, do not subject us to your gushing about your girlfriend.
You saw right through me.
You said you need clues, right? Well, in that case, Mona Magistus the astrologist will provide you with a personally handwritten letter. Just wait for it to show up in your mailbox.
You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer.
Alright, then let's head back for now and meet up with everyone else.
Hasta pronto. Y Timaeus, ve por ella, tigre.
Will do. This is all so embarrassing. Thank you both.
Bueno, ya hemos hablado con toda la gente que teníamos que hablar por ambos lados de ambos equipos, así que vamos a irnos a la mesa de fabricación. Qué bueno que se ha hecho de noche, que demuestra que nos hemos demorado haciendo esta vaina. Ahora hay un fucking árbol enfrente de ustedes. ¿Quién lo diría? A ver, vayamos aquí a la mesita. Llegué justo a tiempo.
We're back! Oh, but it looks like you two beat us.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Yep, we managed to find and talk to everybody.
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mailbox together.
Bien, eso quiere decir que la misión acabará acá y de seguro el día siguiente, cuando comience el resto, ya tengamos toda la información y podamos organizar todo.
We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials. It's just a shame that Kale got a splinter.
Son lo suficientemente sims para regalarles materiales, pero no lo suficientemente sims como para ayudarles a armar el buzón. No sé qué decir al respecto.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time. I've already taken care of it.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. So, all we need to do now is wait for everyone's letters to arrive.
Exacto.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I keep an eye on the mailbox?
You're definitely your master's student, Sucrose. As long as you or Albedo are around, Paimon can relax and know that everything's taken care of.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking care of. Paimon's starving. Hey, Traveler, you want to get dinner?
Bueno, nosotros nos vamos ya.
I'll go with Sucrose to return the leftover materials to the vendors. You two, go get a proper meal. We can't have anyone going hungry.
Yeah, now would be a good time for a break. Once everything is ready, let's meet up here again and collate all the information we've gathered.
Sounds like a plan.
¿Y ese personaje? A ver, yo me acuerdo que en los leaks decían que iba a aparecer alguien importante, pero no lo mencionaron después en lo que es el tema de los leaks. O sea, en Twitter. Si no, estarían hablando de eso ahorita, que el evento ya está bien avanzado para cuando estoy avanzando esto. Bueno, grabando. Ya ni sé hablar.
This one, and this one, ooh, and this one.
Me vas a dejar más pobre que Songli.
Hey, Paimon's really hungry. And don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you too. It's not like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself.
Pero ya es de noche, no solo comer tantos platos de noche. Te das cuenta de que en realidad tú también tienes hambre. Así pues, Paimon y tú disfrutan juntos de una buena comida.
Paimon is super full.
La verdad es que no está nada mal sentarse a contemplar las vistas después de una buena comida.
Is everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go to my house?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some great wine and smoked ham. Oh, your parents will love it.
Ham?
Look, we've known each other for quite some time now. Don't you think it's been long enough for you to remember that we only eat bacon in my house?
¿Ustedes no eran la parejita que se estaban peleando en el primer evento de las flores de viento?
I must remember to get some milk today on my way home. Please, feel free to pay a visit to Cat's Tail anytime.
Enjoying the scenery?
Venti, qué bueno verte por aquí.
Oh, Tone Deaf Bard! Are you here for some food as well?
¿Quieres que te pida algo?
Oh, I can put something on your tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had a few drinks before coming here.
Consejo de Piurano, si es que tomas mucho, tienes que comer después, si no la resaca se te va a ir todo al cerebro. O era al revés. Como sea, tienes que comer antes de tomar, ¿ok?
I shall take you up on your kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of opportunities in the future.
Se aprovecha de su inmortalidad.
Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me. I come bearing good news.
What kind of good news?
Behold!
Esto es una nota con un mapa muy simple y una frase que parece un encantamiento.
What is it?
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle.
Wait, what?
Simply head to the location marked on the map and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. However, if I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. As you've seen, a lot of people have been laboring hard to uncover the answer. A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends.
O cuando te lo completas sin ninguna guía. Entendido.
Then it's settled. I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done working through the prophecy. Also, if you have some time, we could organize another fast-track love poem class.
Llego de cabeza, que me encantó hacer eso la vez pasada, puta weón. La vez pasada, cuando hicieron eso, me acuerdo que al inicio hice de psicólogo y el video duró 30 minutos porque corté bastante. Pero, weón, es bastante irónico que antes yo estaba haciendo de psicólogo y ahora yo soy el que está yendo en psicólogo. La vida es un puto ciclo, hijos putas.
Oh, you're starting that up again?
Yes, 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 yes.
I sure am. Nobody else has signed up this year, though, so the duty to learn falls on you.
Uy, así que chiste.
Anyway, see you later.
Adiós, Bendy, que la fuerza te acompañe. En este caso, el viento.
We run into him. Paimon can't help but be jealous.
Excuse me, if you don't mind.
Oh? Who are you?
You may call me Scarlet. Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land.
Por el traje creo que o es de Snaya o es de Fontaine. Pero teniendo en cuenta la cercanía que estamos a la región de Fontaine, diría que es Fontaine.
Mind if I buy you a drink?
No tengo intención de beber hoy, pero gracias por la oferta.
Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
Buenas y malas.
You can tell? Well, we are very experienced adventurers after all.
I can. That's why I tried to strike up a conversation with you in the first place. I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench. From what I could gather, you are trying to investigate a bizarre prophecy?
Yep, bizarre is definitely the word.
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If
¿Para
and
qué?
when you manage to unravel the answer to the prophecy, could you let me know what it is?
¿Quieres saber eso?
Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I'm interested in.
Ya, esta tipa es una socióloga.
I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. They said that it's a great place full of fairy tales and romance and recommended that I come for a visit.
¿Por qué tratan a Monster como si estuviera inspirado en Francia? Si es que está inspirado en Francia, es Fontaine.
As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon. So I figured this would be a good time to come here and see all the sights that she once saw.
O es que estamos malinterpretando todo y Fontaine está inspirado en Inglaterra.
What do you think about Mondstadt so far?
Porque ahí inició la revolución industrial.
It certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom.
Bueno, esos son. La libertad se originó. Bueno, la ilustración se originó en Francia. Romanticismo tiene que ver con Alemania. ¿What?
We think so too.
So, about the prophecy.
Si damos con la respuesta, te la daremos saber.
Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real pleasure to meet you. I'll leave it to you then. I hope you continue to enjoy the city and have a wonderful day.
Y así como llegó, se marchó.
She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown could be?
Fontaine.
Please find me a flower that is not of this world, and a guide who will never get lost. Find me one who would never lie, as well as a legend that never ends. I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free city like Mondstadt. Good day to you, miss.
O tal vez pueda ser ese Snaya. Si no, ¿por qué Rosalía le estaría siguiendo? Bueno, la parte 2 está completa. Solamente falta esperar al día siguiente y continuar con esto. Pero voy a dejar el video hasta acá. Espero que os haya gustado. Y bueno, nada más que decir. ¿Quién iba a pensar que la combinación de Sucrosa y de Coley haría tanta maravilla en temas de escritura? Pero bueno, hasta aquí Vampire. Nos vemos en el siguiente video.